All right, what's up, guys? This is Mash the Stampede. You are checking out another unboxing on my channel. And real quick before we get this started, because I'm sure some of you are itching to get into what we actually have today, as am I. Just wanted to mention that this video is going to be in the style of me and my buddy Zero's YouTube channel, Two Stupid Gamers. In the same way that I did somewhat of a Mash channel style video on the TSG channel. Now we're going to do a TSG style unboxing on the Mash channel. So I encourage everyone, I invite you to check out the description below to go ahead and check out Two Stupid Gamers. All the links are available there. But yeah, I am here to unbox the Gundam 30th Anniversary Premium Edition box set, which I'm going to use not on the B cam, but on the main cam, because I could barely get this into the shot. This is from Premium Bandai, and they basically released a premium accessory set themed around Gundam Wing for the Gundam card game. They have already been kind of honoring other series as well with certain select premium accessory kits, additional kits, whatever you want to call it. But as a Gundam Wing fan, I saw this and I thought to myself, I gotta get this. So I finally got a copy of it. As everyone that's ordered from Premium Bandai knows, it does take a little bit of time to order it. These are currently out of stock. I don't believe that there's any plan to restock them, but you could always check Premium Bandai to see if they're available again. I got one copy, and some part of me is almost like maybe I should have gotten two, just because they're. I knew the second I bought this, they were gonna go ahead and run out. Anyway, we're gonna throw it over to our second camera, which on this camera it's actually much harder to see. It's actually much harder to see the cool designs because of the lighting. But if I twist it a little bit, you can kind of see the Wing Zero there. You can still see the Gundam logo decently. This is like a contrast test for before you start a brand new video game. Like, adjust it until you see the picture or not. It also came with this little information packet here. A bit of a card advising you some information. So we're getting a playmat. The storage, this box itself is considered part of the premium edition. Card case with separator, card sleeve set, 70 sleeves, 10 resource cards, and 2 fixed cards, which is 4 because it's two of each. Anyway, let's get started. I've been waiting for this for quite some time. I'm also getting to this really late. As of the time of this recording, we already have GDO4 just released. And a lot of people already received their Gundam Wing 30th Anniversary kit. But here we go. We have the actual mat itself and the box. That's pretty much it. This, like I said, I'm going to just do it on the main cam. This is going to end up being storage. I'm sure you could probably find it. People are reselling it, that they just bought it for the sleeves. They just bought it for the mat, whatever. I have opinions about that, but that's not what this video is about. Let me take a quick look at the sleeve, and I will not be able to get the whole thing in the shot, but we could kind of look around. We have all of the main Gundam suits, plus the protagonist from Operation Meteor. Got the Shenlong, Sandrock, Gundam Heavy Arms, the Wing, and of course Death Sight. That's a little bit covered there. I really like the art on this. This mat looks fantastic. When I saw the accessory set, I wasn't exactly feeling the art style with the resources, because the background is just like plain white, and we'll get into that in just a second. But altogether, with the background not being just purely white, with all the suits, all the characters together, this art style is fantastic. It almost appears like one-to-one with the way that the characters and the suits are designed in the show, art style-wise. So I really like that. I since have bought a bunch of mats over the last year or so, so I definitely have plenty of other mats, but this is going to become my main one. I'm not going to be someone that's going to just sit on this and keep it sealed up, try to resell it or something. That's not why I bought this. I bought this to play, so this is going to be my main sleeve from now on because it just looks so good. Again, got the Gundam card game. I guess the only thing I don't like about this sleeve is this mat is just the fact that it has no field zones on it. I don't have any official Gundam card game mat that has basically it would tell you where the resources go, it would tell you where your trash pile is, your deck, etc. So it doesn't have any of that, and I feel like that is a little bit of a bummer. I'm gonna move around so again you guys could kind of see now that it's out of the plastic. Actually, let me just. Okay, I went ahead and turned off my upper camera light because it really just is so hard to see because there's very light design on this. But there you go. I'll also get in the main shot too for a second. Might be easier to see this way. There it is. So we got the Gundam Wing themed premium Bandai accessory kit mat. Like I said, this is definitely going to be my main mat going forward. I absolutely love it. And let's get into the other stuff because, of course, they weren't just going to give you a mat. We were also going to get some other stuff. I don't have any official Gundam card game deck box. So while this is premium Bandai, so you could argue it's not like from Bandai, it's from premium Bandai. Some collectors see that as like a separate thing. This actually, to me, is my first official Gundam card game box. Again, you got the logo on both sides. Beautiful image of Wing Zero on the front. I'm sorry, that's not Wing Zero. That's Wing Gundam. More logos, and the Gundam Wing logo, which is in. Even though this is the English version of this kit, the logo is in Japanese. There you go. Again, it's all just very light. It's all incredibly light, so it's hard to see on the camera. I hope you guys can see it, but yeah. Deck box. Obviously, they put all the card stuff in here, so let's take a look at that. And what do we got? All right, putting that to the side. Right out the gate, we are greeted by Hiro Yui. I thought this card looks so good. After playing Gundam card game for so long, you do get a little bit sick of the pilots, so I love when they re-release the some of the pilot cards so that you can have new ones to play with. I'm a big fan of the promos and stuff. This, I don't know what this is. Oh, I see. Okay. So here is a, again, you could barely see it, but here is a divider for the deck box. So you put that inside of the deck box and then you can use it to divide. I think Bandai could have given us like an additional one, but whatever. I'm not going to open these yet. This I will actually sit on sealed because I have so many sleeves. I don't really need like another set, but these sleeves look fantastic. You get 70 of them. If I wasn't already good on sleeves, I definitely would use this as my main sleeve set because I just love the art. It's the Show of Resolve art with Relina in the front and Hero in the back, and it just looks so good. I wish that all the Gundam Wing cards in the Gundam card game use this art because this is just phenomenal. But yeah, wonderful sleeves. Now let's move on to the actual card kit, which these are very special, and you know, because these kits ended up being relatively rare, I'm gonna end up holding onto a lot of these. I probably won't end up playing with them because first off, one complaint. So I waited all of this amount of time for Premium Bandai, you know, to deliver all this and stuff. But they really should have given you 4 copies of Hiro Yui and Show of Resolve. It's like I'm waiting all this time. I'm paying a premium entry price on this. I don't understand why they still only give you 2 copies of the pilot and 2 copies of the Show of Resolve. For $90, Bandai, Premium Bandai, whoever, you guys have to make these with 4 copies. Because if I wanted a full set to use in my deck, now I gotta either get 2 of these sets or I gotta go buy 2 singles. Which current market price I'll probably put into the video or not, but current market price on that is about like $30 a pop because again, they're out of the premium set. These aren't readily available, and once they go out of print, they're done. So I'm gonna have to spend another $60 at least to get 4 heroes, and another $60 to get 4 solid Show of Resolves. But yeah, anyway, rant aside, this looks fantastic. We see their ST02, number 18. C+, Hiro Yui, he's got all the information is the same. It does that beautiful thing with the C+ cards where only the side tab here that says what type of card it is green, and the rest of it is all transparent. And again, the art looks fantastic. It is a little bit reminiscent of the the Show of Resolve art that's on the sleeves as well, but it's like reversed. So now Relina is in the back and Hero is in the front. I love the detail of the feather. The coloring is so great. This is fantastic. Again, I want 4 copies of this, but unfortunately, as you can see here, you only get 2. I hate that they do that, but I guess it just is what it is, and we just have to accept it. But yeah, so here's Show of Resolve. Again, I've already mentioned it. That's the same art that's on the sleeve. This looks cooler, though, because being on the card, it's a little bit more zoomed in. And yeah, these two right here are already, in my opinion, like worth the price of admission for this. It's just, again, what bugs me is the amount, the fact that you're only getting 2 of them each. Show of Resolve is a blue card that originally, I think this was a character from I forgot what her name was, but it was a character from Double O. What Bandai is doing is that when they're re-releasing some of these cards for special sets, they're like attaching it to one of the other series, which I love. Because again, we didn't have a blue Show of Resolve for Gundam Wing. We had it for Double O. So now, if you wanted to rep Gundam Wing and you run Show of Resolve in your deck, you have that. Okay, so we're going to get into now cards that we only have 1 copy of each, and that's going to be the resources cards. The resource cards, wow, these are great in person. They definitely look better than they did on the website, and I'll try to adjust it for you guys so you can kind of see it a little bit better here as much as possible. There you go. Again, it's the same art that's on the mat. The thing is that it's a little bit plain on the back, so I think it would have been cool if they did something more with that. But it's undeniable that the art for these is like fantastic. So these are all considered promo resources. Again, you could probably get these in singles if you missed out on the kit, but it is going to cost you a pretty penny. We have Troa, my favorite, the Gundam Heavy Arms. That is a phenomenal looking card. Absolutely phenomenal. And we have Catra, the Sandrock, and last but not least, we have Wu Fei and Shenlong. So this is a 10 resource set, meaning that you're only, because you only run 10 resources, so each one of these ends up being like, instead of having the exact same card for your resource, which all the base sets provide you with, like a basic resource, this gives you the option to have an individual resource for each one. Now, I'm already pretty good on resources, and I don't feel like rebuying these to get more of them or whatever. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to sleeve them, and I'm going to put them in a nice binder along with 1 copy of the Show of Resolve and 1 copy of the Hero Yui. I'm actually creating a binder just for Gundam Wing cards. Maybe I'll get to show that off on the channel one day. But anyway, that's basically it. You get the 10 resources, the mat, the special deck box with the divider. You have 2 copies of Show of Resolve, 2 copies of Hero Yui. Still a little mad about that, Bandai. We need to change that going forward. I guess it is what it is. 70 sleeves, and again, when they give you these premium sets, the box that all of this comes in is considered as well part of the package. So that's going to be like a storage thing. I guess I'll end up putting like a bunch of bulk stuff in there. I don't know what to do with it yet because I already have a bunch of bulk boxes, but it is nice. It quite exceeds the length of a lot of the other storage boxes that I have, so it doesn't fit quite as well, but it's got some cool art on it, as does the rest of it. Anyway, that's going to be everything for this video, guys. I thank you so much for watching. Again, this is being run on my main channel, Mash the Stampede, so I encourage you to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I live stream multiple times per month. Maybe one day I'll get back to multiple times per week. But yeah, check out one of my streams. Also, go ahead and check out Two Stupid Gamers. This is the typical setup style that we do on that channel whenever we do unboxing videos. So again, we did a little bit of a MASH channel style video there. This is a Two Stupid Gamers style video on my MASH channel. So be sure to check the link in the description to go also check out that channel. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I cannot wait to put some of this stuff into play whenever I go to events. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Thank you again. I'll see you next time.